Hello friends, welcome to Prelims Quick Revision Series. Today we will deal with Dugong. Dugongs are commonly known as the SeaCow. Recently, the World Dugong Day was celebrated on May 28, 2020 in India. The dugong is a medium-sized marine mammal which is one of the 4 living species of the order Sirenia, which also includes 3 species of manatees. The dugong is the only strictly herbivorous marine mammal which is largely dependent on seagrass communities for subsistence and is thus restricted to the coastal habitats which support seagrass meadows. The Persian Gulf has the second largest dugong population in the world. So dugong is a sea cow which is medium sized marine mammal. They are strictly herbivorous marine mammal which are largely dependent on seagrass communities for subsistence. Conservation and habitats of dugongs. Dugongs are an endangered marine species like sea turtles, sea horses, sea cucumbers. The IUCN Red lists the dugong as vulnerable and are protected in India under the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. There were just 250 dugongs in the Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and the Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat, according to the 2013 survey report of the Zoological Survey of India. Dugongs inhabited waters of the Odisha, West Bengal, and Andhra Pradesh coasts 2 centuries back, but they are extinct in these areas now. Seagrass in Odisha's Chilika Lake is a proper habitat for dugongs. The loss of seagrass beds due to ocean floor trawling. Trawling is a method of fishing. So the loss of seagrass beds due to ocean floor trawling was the most important factor behind dwindling dugong populations in many parts of the world. Recently, the 13th Conference of Parties of the Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals, which is an environmental treaty under the aegis of United Nations Environment Program, was hosted by India at Gandhinagar in Gujarat. The Government of India is a signatory to the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals. Since 1983, India has signed non-legally binding Memorandum of Understanding with Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals on the conservation and management of Siberian cranes, marine turtles, dugongs, and raptors. Proper conservation is the only way to save dugongs from extinction. Quick rewind of the discussion. The dugong, commonly known as the sea cow, are only strictly herbivorous marine mammal. Dugongs are an endangered marine species like sea turtles, sea horses, sea cucumbers, and others. The IUCN Red lists the dugong as vulnerable and are protected in India under the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Seagrass in Odisha's Chilika Lake is a proper habitat for dugongs. The Government of India is a signatory to the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals since 1983. India has signed non-legally binding memorandums of understanding with CMS on the conservation and management of Siberian cranes, marine turtles, dugongs, and raptors. Thank you for watching.